This man never expected that. After just saying he wanted to experience a slower pace of life, God sent him to a forest. To ensure he didn't die too quickly, God also gave him 2 months worth of food, a house that monsters couldn't approach, and a book on monsters and plants. During these 2 months, he had to find a way to acquire food. But the forest was full of monsters, and the only useful thing God gave him was water-based magic. Jack needed to use his imagination and figure out how to use it. Now he had successfully obtained water, but he couldn't start a fire. Without fire, he couldn't cook food. He began trying to start a fire by rubbing wood together, but even after putting in a lot of effort, he still couldn't make a fire. Just then, Jack noticed the sun in the sky, and an idea came to him. If he could turn water into ice and shape it into a convex lens, he could use the sun's rays to start a fire. But he didn't know how to turn water into ice. Jack thought about the chemical formulas for water and ice, realizing that the only difference was how the hydrogen and oxygen atoms were arranged. He began rearranging the atoms in his mind. After trying, he actually managed to turn water into ice. He shaped the ice into a convex lens and successfully started a fire. Now, his only problem was the monsters. If he went out to find food, he would definitely encounter them. Jack tried using a water ball as an attack, but the power of the water ball was too weak. He was disappointed, but then he thought of ice. If he could create an ice spear, the power would be much stronger. However, after trying, Jack realized he couldn't control the ice well enough to fight with it. Jack kept practicing magic, reading the monster encyclopedia, and learning more about the monsters. After a few days of this, he decided to go out and find food. He was lucky and found quartz by the river. Now, he didn't have to worry about starting a fire anymore. But unfortunately, as soon as he turned around, he saw a magical boar. From the monster encyclopedia, Jack knew this was a low-level monster, but it was his first time encountering one. He couldn't attack the way he simulated in his training. With no time to think, he had to dodge the boar's attacks and come up with a plan. Jack's body wasn't very agile, so he couldn't find an opportunity to counterattack.